5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, probably not the best idea to do it at 5 a.m. almost. Well, 4 a.m. Any buttons would be nice. Okay, Gammon is gonna be coming. Okay, I'm gonna start with this side even though the buffs are on the other side. Because I wanna practice Rexar first. Bro, this is the same one as in a different area. The Valley of Spirits. How? What hit me there? How did that hit me? That was so bad for no reason. I feel like my DPS is just slowing down and there's no reason for it.
There's a teleporter on the other side of the drag. I just hope
Gammon is coming. I should go back and get those two dudes guarding Thrall's room. This is fine. Okay. Alright, nice. The 10% crit guy should be here. Oh my god, Scorched Feet is so stupid. Just stand in the fire, man. Yeah, so that's 10% crit.
My knives are ready.
Why in God's name did that happen? That was weird. Oh, look, it's Gammon once again. I hate that stun.
More blocked off buildings. Check the leatherworking and engineering.
This guy can cheese the crap out of everything.
This isn't good.
But I won't wait 3 minutes.
Your screams shall echo in the Master's hold!
There we go. And now cheesy ass Rexar is left. Well, then we have one more side, but it should be fine.
We should be safe now, champion. Remain wary.
You are but meat before Nassau.
That was a lot of HP. Alright. Very annoying packs. I'll have to wait for my 30-second abilities. was waiting for poison, then it wasn't there, then it was. That's a flying boar, I just realized. Flying wolf with... Alright, I guess they're corrupted. Oh, I don't think I've ever spawned these before. I think I liked Stormwind more when it came to the Nemesis. This guy is just annoying. At least the other entity is silent. Excuse me? I'm gonna have to LOS them because I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, I know what happened. Not the time for leaden bullshit. I don't understand why that was a double pull. Does this say 3? How are you so large and only have 3 stacks? God, what a stupid place. Rexar and his Kiraji bugs, dude. I'm surprised I didn't reset the instance, though. This used to be a bit fun, but not anymore. Well, it's gonna be interesting how I survived the Rexar. Can I have some buttons, please? I'm starting to get upset with all the nonsense. Great. No, just everything. Just throw everything at me, bro. It's fine. Stuns, knockbacks, leaden bullshit. I'm out of mana. I just noticed from this point of the video on that I muted my microphone. So the magnificent 5 AM almost voiceover is kind of gone. I mean, not voiceover, dialogue. Oh well. So I get to Rexar, I'm super stressed, I use an orb. And my plan was to keep my abilities and not nuke him so he doesn't spawn 10 billion ads at once. Because they get you with void quills. You also have to zoom in. Otherwise you can't see the nonsense on the ground he does, the traps apparently. Which deal a lot of damage. So crowd control the pig and kill it. Don't step in stuff. And then Rexar is pretty okay. Summons another ad. Kill that after you stun it or something. And then I thought I would have to use absolutely everything on the ads, aka the bubble. But it wasn't necessary. And then of course if you're zoomed in, you can just, you know, avoid all the things on the ground, don't touch the ghosts, and he's easy. So by this point I was annoyed, because I noticed after I got the double pull on the Kiraji, I walked into another pack, so that rest was not necessary to use, but it is what it is. And I think I muted my microphone to drink water or something, I don't even remember. Again, don't do these things at 5 AM. It's probably not the best time, and it's not like I woke up, I haven't gone to sleep just yet. I've been playing Dune Awakening. So at this point I had the crit buff. I thought the remaining buff was Buemba in the Valley of Spirits, but she's not there. Spoilers. I got these two now just to summon Gammon. Not much was happening here. With Retri every 30 seconds you're just doing quite well for yourself. Okay, I went to check the potion. It was black. So don't drink the potion with that same color because it's dangerous. And it eats 100 sanity. And I said the armory guy wasn't there, but he actually is. You could see his feet a bit. So you should start with the left side to get all the buffs. You can get 2 buffs here, one on the left side, one on the right side actually. But this side should be easier than Rexar, although as I said, and you saw, with a bit of practice and patience, Rexar is pretty okay. Just don't nuke him so he summons all the ads. Those void quills really hurt.
Champions, we've been needing your help.
He is just in time. My brothers and sisters in the Valley of Spirits be in danger.
I can't believe I muted my microphone. I'm sitting here 1 hour later or 45 minutes just doing a voiceover. Because otherwise it's just weird. Okay, so this guy has Surging Fist. He rushes you so you can get out of the way. And then he has something called Decimation, which he fires a projectile at your target, I mean at you, where you are, Decimator, there we go, and then it comes back, so you can potentially get hit twice. So also just run away as far as possible. and wait for the ability to finish. And just pull one pack at a time.
The totems be driving our shaman mad with whispers from the void. We need to destroy them all.
And Scorched Feet is very, very annoying. It takes a few steps to activate. So when you have it, move a bit and your character will jump like a dumbass. And by this time I noticed that Buemba is not there. And since the Barkeep was not there and we have the crit, the only other buff choice or possibility is the armory guy. Try to sneak. But nah, that globule pulled, or I pulled the globule. Sadly, he is not an elite, so you don't get sanity back, but you do get a sweet 10% damage increase, which alongside the crit is really, really good. Yeah, so here I was talking about how good the 40% crit is. The Scorched Feet is very annoying in this section, not for any damage or the sanity reduction, although those suck. It's just that you get thrown in the water and it's so annoying to climb back. So you need to manage the debuff carefully. Right, make sure you watch the kills until Nemesis spawns at the top of your screen. Here I was testing Scorched Feet to see how the hell it activates. Because it seemed random, but it's not. So if you stand still, your character won't really do anything. But if you move when you're supposed to move, because there's a lot of stuff on the ground, well, your character will do a lot of nonsense. And it's a silly combination because you have to jump due to entomophobia. But then you don't want to move due to Scorched Feet, so it's a bit of an annoyance struggle. See, if you stand still, nothing. I'm still not sure if that's how it works exactly, but it's not too bad. Now I was yapping about how I died to a pack over there, I think. The previous try, which was at 4 AM. But this did not take too long, although like 3-4 tries at most. The benefit of good gear. And here I was testing the vials because I didn't know which one gave the 100 sanity. And I do not like any buffs because when this would expire, it would crowd control your character, so you don't want that happening in an inopportune moment. Either you stack a lot of files, because each time you drink the same one, it increases the duration of the buff by 5 minutes, so if you can get like 20 minutes, you should be good. That run takes about 40, 50. Here I wanted to summon Gammon. Just to not have him right after the boss in case low health or something. Because I lost my rest on that dumb pull, and now everything is 10 times more stressful.
My thanks.
But the Nemesis actually makes the whole thing quite easy. The first week you get only 4 masks, so you can't get Nemesis because you need both Orgrimmar and Stormwind. So you don't get access to Nemesis, but you can do Long Night. And if you try to do Long Night, you will suffer a lot, because you probably won't know how to manage your sanity if it's the first week. And then you won't have the cozy 150 refill from the Nemesis, you know? I got some really chill. Scorched Earth, I think, might have saved me there. I got some pretty chill spawns for Hopelessness right next to me. It was nice. Also, looking at this now, it feels like the waves come where he is, but you shouldn't tank him where he starts, because then the waves just converge very easily.
My brothers and sisters
But if you move him, apparently the waves take a longer time to reach.
again.
Alright, so all in all, Valley of Spirits, I think that was, is very, very chill.
The false son of Durotan must die! The blood of the Maghar is on his hand! The Maghar refused to drink the blood of N'Zoth.
I
and
died
were
here
slaughtered for their
the
defiance.
previous attempt
Their spirits demand
right after this pack, so that's why I'm pulling them so far. I did not double pull them. It was just a matter of not killing the correct target. So you're supposed to kill the Dominators, I think? Nope, it's not blue. But debuff on expiration is not that bad, so I don't cancel that one. So you have to kill the Dominator because their second cast is a stun. And it's very, very tedious. Alright, then as my past self noticed, well, I wanted to get this guy out of the way. Was gonna say the next pack has 3 Dominators, the one visible on the left now. It's very bad. I was wondering how Leadenfoot falls off and he just stopped moving. It's a great thing indeed. She casually pulled this guy. I was fighting while I was looking at debuffs. And the Void Crazed Hulk is really annoying because it's unavoidable sanity loss, but grab. It's the same as Inquisitor Dark something in the Stormwind, which makes Paladin very good for this. I don't care. If I had another main, I would have done it with them, but Paladin just happens to be my only geared character for this. Unfortunately, it is still a gear check. Although some fights you can probably do it, but some you can't, like the Inquisitor. This one is the gear check. And as such, I needed to use Bubble here. And he still did the sanity damage once. So either you waste your Resurrect, you waste an Orb, or you try to use this or Cloak of Shadows. I've heard Feign Death works. So far it's fine, he's almost dead, and then he does that. He just casually throws you without any wind-up, without any possibility to avoid. Minus 150 sanity. It's something. So you know it's not blue, and it's green. So if the bad potion is black, you need a green one. 3 Dominators, nuke 1. Then try to AoE before they finish Touch of the Abyss. I still have my human passive, not passive, my human racial to escape, or you can use PvP trinket, but it's best to not give them the opportunity to stun you. The tentacles are a bit annoying because you deal damage, but unless you finish them off they will teleport, and it's like they don't take a hit of damage or something. They're a bit weird, so I like to focus them as often as possible, but they don't really do much except damage. So this thing, what is it called? Something horror. Coagulated horror. This is pretty simplistic one. You just rotate around it, avoid all the stuff on the ground, and that's it. Should be no surprises, no stress. Free 150 sanity. Just keep moving and you'll be fine. Which might not be as easy for casters, come to think of it. Although most casters have movement abilities, so it should be fine. This guy though, I wanted to wait on Bubble on. He has 3 abilities. One of them I think is a line attack. Just move away. One of them puts void zones on the ground. He also summons ads. And at some point he creates a ring of spheres around himself, and you have to be close to him, or thinking of it now, far away from him, but I'd rather not risk it, because I'm not sure if he can move the ring of spheres or not, and if you're far away you don't get to do damage as melee anyway. But if you touch those, you basically die. And since I did not want to do this again, I decided I would bubble. But yeah, that's the file ground. Just move away. Then unleash corruption is fine. But then you have these that you cannot touch, so you're stuck there. And there is so much stuff on the ground and it's all blue. So sanity is fine. The fight is progressing. The boss is dying. And then I start getting hit. Casual 150 sanity hits from stuff I couldn't even see now while I'm doing the voiceover. So I don't know, I guess he spawned some unleash corruptions or something, or those ads do stuff, but it was really stupid.
Nothing I do will ever.
Then I was yapping about what I just yapped now. It's both frustrating and interesting to do the whole voiceover thing, but it doesn't really match the actions because I like to gesticulate with the mouse, so to speak. But only Thrall is left. So at this point it was exciting. I was pondering waiting for Bubble, but I didn't want to because I remembered that he didn't have anything except that shield. That was super frustrating because you can nuke the boars, and then it's the matter of just avoiding stuff. But remember, if it's promise power, you have to sit in that little circle there. Here, of course, it's sit on the outside, it's sit on the inside, depending on what the spell is doing. And wear him down. So Alleria felt much worse due to the eyeball making you have to position. Here it's, you know, inner circle, outer circle. It's very chill. But I was very stressed, my hands were shaking. Because as much as I like doing challenges in games, you don't want to do the same thing multiple times. It takes 40 minutes. Here I was saving Wake of Ashes for that channeled shield. But it did not really happen. There we go. So this one. This is why I want to keep Bubble 4. But it doesn't one-shot you, so it's not that bad. It does feel very difficult to nuke down. I forgot he did Hopelessness, that caught me by surprise. And right about here my hands started shaking. And then I noticed that, hey, you can sit the circles for more damage. Right this moment. You either get minus 10% damage for not sitting there or plus 25, so I recommend not ignoring those. And at this point the stress was over. It's a nice set of challenges, but it does take a bit of practice, so that was through the looking glass beyond the most perfect vision of Orgrimmar and mastering the visions. So I just did it for the worm, but apparently it has more stuff. Get the title The Mad. I had no idea. I just knew about the Faceless, but the Faceless... Oh, the Faceless one, not just the Faceless. The Faceless is for 5 masks. I had no idea. I thought that was the last title. And somehow as I was leaving, I got the achievement for the amount of tokens, a mountain of mementos. Meaning that every single achievement in the Visions of N'Zoth or N'Zoth or whatever, can't speak anymore because it's 5:30 AM, has been completed, and I decided to change my title to The Mad because all my characters have the real deal, so... You know, it's a cute title. The mount I don't really like. It's a big chungus snake, but it's another one of those prestige mounts, basically. So I like the Male Muncher more, for example. But I guess this is fine. I tried farming that raid for the reskin, the one in Legion. But I never got it to drop, and I'm kind of bored with the mount farming now from raids. So yeah, that was Beyond the Most Terrific Vision of Orgrimmar, mastering the visions through the Looking Glass, and even a mountain of mementos as an item level 660 Retribution Paladin.